All right, so here's going to be basically the cabinet here. 6 pumps. Basically, we'll get them labeled pump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyhow, and then this is the HMI. Let me go ahead and turn it off. Basically, on this side, you got your e-stop and key switch. On this side is going to be a foot pedal input, or if you want to input it to your machine or something right there. Also, you can do up to 8 other inputs just on the one input chip we have. And there's also a relay output chip you can utilize as well inside on the PLC. This is the EAP9 HMI from Automation Direct. When it boots up, it's always going to boot up just kind of on the fill screen to kind of show you where it's all at. You do have to load a program, so you have programs 1 through 5 here. So there's programs 1 through 5 and programs 6 through 9. I'm going to go ahead and just open up program 1, and now all those variables are kind of filled where I want. If I did want to change this to say 1 instead of 1.1, I could hit enter, go over here, click save, and it's saved for the next time I load it up. For home, it's pretty basic. You've got a start button, a purge button, and a reset. Basically, if I hit the start button, or if I use the foot pedal or this switch here, it's going to run the pumps. All the pumps are individually controlled, and I'll show you that here in just a second. Okay, so all the pumps as far as distances and reverse fill volume and reverse are completely individually controlled. As far as fill speed, those all use pump 1's settings here. That's kind of how our matrix fillers run, and no one's really had an issue with that. If you did want to adjust that and add them so they're all individually fill speed controlled, you can do that as well. However, with it being individually, you can see the runtime here. Basically, this is them filling up and then the reverse fill. More or less kind of a demo there. You could also see the start stop did say green light even though it was running. The start stop does look at pump 1. Pump 1's kind of the main pump. But basically when you are running, let me go ahead and I'll just make this kind of a normal fill. For scaling right now, basically 1 is 1 rotation around the pump head. So if I did this to basically, I want to do 2 rotations around the pump head. I could put them all to 2 here. And say real life my reverse fill would be 0.2 to kind of suck up when they're done. This is more or less how it's going to be. You might change, like this pump head might be 2.2. This one might be 2.1. This one might be, I don't know, we'll go 1.9. That's kind of real world how it would look if you're running all 6. If you didn't want to run a pump, we won't run pump 6. I'm just going to leave that one blank. So they're just all going to be out of there. I'll save this one as program 4. Okay, now if I go ahead and hit start cycle, you can kind of see everything on there, you know, running a little bit different. Pump 6 isn't running. Let me back up so you can see the pumps. And I'll run it once more here. As far as fill volume and all that, let me go over to our fill speed. So if I wanted to go faster, say I wanted to go to, I don't know, double the speed. Accessory XL decel is a number you kind of want to mess with that after you dial in your fill speed. Until then, always keep it higher. Otherwise, you'll kind of never hit your actual fill speed. That's kind of how we do it. So you can now see they're all running a little bit quicker there. And you can see this start run thing. Since they're all pretty close, you can see that guy's turning on and off as it should. So there you go. Now, say I wanted to go back to program 1, I could go ahead and click open, and now I'm back to that profile. Then if I wanted to go back to that one we're just running, I could load up 4, hit start cycle, and there you go. So there's kind of the rundown of it. If If you have any questions on it, let me know, but everything should be working properly. You do have all the files, so if something is wrong, we can help you edit it or something. But it should work good for you. Got any questions on it? Let us know.